Hi guys, that's me here and I'm back with another squad builder. This time we're doing, obviously as you can see there, a championship team. This is going to be full of gold and silver players, and it cost me only 9,000 coins. I do like to do the the big budget 50 to 100,000 coin teams, but they can be quite hard to get your hands on, especially when I'm don't have loads of coins myself. But I do get a lot of people saying do lower cheaper teams. So I've got one here with the championship squad. Obviously you probably won't be winning many games in Division 1, but below that, if you're a good team, then you can win matches easily. First in goal is Paul Robinson. Cost me 400 coins. I haven't actually played with this team yet, which I probably should have done, but I have played with most of the players before, and I've played with, so yeah, I can comment on some of them. Paul Robinson is someone I have played with before. I had him as my England goalkeeper a while ago, but I had to sell him because he was in the wrong formation and get a new one in the right formation. Bought him for only 400 coins, so for 400 coins you're not really going far wrong. He can do everything quite well. Kicking, he's absolutely fantastic. He's got fairly good reflexes, decent positioning, decent diving, decent handling, and obviously the great kick. He's not the quickest goalkeeper, but that doesn't matter too much. Yeah, he's overall a good goalkeeper, obviously English as well, so he can obviously fit in to many other different squads if you want to do. Actually, I've just got to narrow this down a bit, otherwise I am going to be just searching through, and want to find the league as well. How professional is this? Right, search. And the right back is Neil Erdley. There were a few quicker ones, such as Gavin Hoyt and stuff, but they're terrible defensively, and 77 pace isn't really slow, really, is it, for a right back anyway. And he's got good defending, fairly decent heading, he can pass quite well, he can just do everything. He's a very, very average player, and for just 200 coins he's an absolute bargain. Obviously not a rare, but that doesn't matter too much. First centre back is Scott Dan, obviously linking up with actually I'm just gonna put him, how do I move him? Let's just drag him. Right, I've put him there, so I'll put him as a left centre back. Yeah, he cost me 800 coins. Considering he's only got 65 pace, you could say that's a bit overpriced, but he's another one I have used. His stats, they don't represent themselves. He seems like a much better header of the ball. I'm not exactly sure how tall 188 centimeters is, but I know he's a pretty good tall player. He's over 6 foot, so that's something that's good. Really poor at shooting, but he can get the headers at the back, and he's just a good player to have at the back, especially if you play with a deep defensive line. He's not the quickest, but there is always someone who can replace his pace. We've got another silver player here with central defender Gabriel Zakuani. Plays with Peterborough. He's got 80 pace, so for a centre back, absolutely fantastic. Only 67 defending and 74 heading, but his main thing is the pace. You do want someone relatively pacey at the back, and he's definitely a good player to have. He's another one I have used before. I think I only haven't used 2 players, and one of them is the right back, and I can't remember who the other one is. But anyway, yeah, he is a good player. Cost me 1,400 coins. That's mainly obviously due to the pace. He is a good centre back, and I'm sure he'll do perfectly well. Left back is obvious. It's going to be Olsen all day long, linking up with that Blackburn, with Scott Dan and Paul Robinson to give him more of a Blackburn link. He cost me 1,900 coins, so again, I think he's actually the most expensive player in this team. But he's got the 85 pace. He's got half decent dribbling, good defending, good passing. This is for a silver player, by the way. Alright heading, considering he's relatively small, I think. But yeah, all round he's just a very, very good left back to have. And he is relatively strong. Only sometimes he can get pushed off the ball. I've noticed. I've only played with him offline, so I don't really know what he's like online. Our first central midfielder, obviously in a 4-4-3 formation, is is it Stuart Holden? Yeah, and he's another one who's very, very balanced. He's got really nice passing for the Championship player. Good dribbling. You know, he's not exactly slow. 74 pace. He's not slow. He's not speedy, quick. Only 400 coins again, absolute bargain. And he has got a very good long shot on him. Despite his stats not really saying that, he is a lot better than the stats say. Then in the central midfield is Gomes from Birmingham. He is not the biggest player, cost me 1,000 coins. He's not the tallest player, but he's got a left foot, and he's very, very strong, and he'll just push people off the ball, I find. He's relatively quick at 75, and he can defend quite well with tackles and with the dribbling, so he's a decent player all round to have in the team. And the final player is, of course, or final player making up this midfield three is, of course, my favourite player, someone I have definitely used. He's one of my favourite midfielders, Jamie O'Hara. He's got an absolute beast of a shot on him. You get him somewhere with his left foot. He's not too great with his weak foot. I'm not exactly sure what his weak foot thing is, but yeah, he's got he's relative. You know, he's not a slow player. He's got a very good long shot. He's got a good pass on him, and he can do pretty much everything apart from head the ball. It doesn't actually show you weaker foot on this, which is really annoying. Obviously, only cost me 400 coins, so very, very cheap, and a very, very good solid player, especially for that price. Then on the left wing we have Matt Phillips from Blackpool. He cost me 850 coins. Only you'll probably be lucky to get him for less than that. Most of it's around 1,000 coins. I was quite lucky to get it 850. But yeah, he's not too expensive. Obviously, he's one of the more expensive in this team. But he's in there mainly due to his pace, 88 pace, 74 dribbling. He hasn't really got a very good. This is the other player I haven't played with actually online, or I may have played with them offline a bit, but not much. But yeah, he is very, very quick, and he can, you know, just dribble around, and you can get a few sweaty goals with him. So he is just a good player to have. On the right wing is, of course, my favourite player in the team, Tom Ince. This guy is absolute beast. His stats really don't show it. Only 80 pace, which for a winger isn't that great. 75 dribbling though. Only 62 shooting. It definitely feels like more than that. I've definitely scored goals outside the box with him. And you know, just inside, cutting inside, on his left foot off the right wing. Cost me 1,300 coins. So obviously, again, a very, very expensive player for this team. But to be honest, it's not that expensive. Oh, he's not a rare player, so you may even be able to get him in a pack. I've never actually got him in a pack, I don't think, but he's definitely my favourite player in this team. And then obviously up front, and the final player of the team is someone who may surprise some people, because he's not. There are some really, really speedy Championship strikers, but Kevin Dorr, I just thought, you know, he's got 76 pace, which again isn't exactly slow, but he wins so many headers, as long as defenders aren't like Chiellini or someone like that, and he'll put them in the back of the net as well. He can dribble as well. It's just a really, really nice poaching striker to have up there, and this team is one that you really need sweaty goals really to score with, I would say. I haven't actually played a match with it, but yeah, I've played with a lot of the players, and I'll probably give you an update on in the next squad builder exactly how this team does actually work. I'll just say whether they are actually a very good team, but I would say they are a very good team. Obviously the players I believe I have not played with Erdley and Phillips. A few of them I haven't played with online, but most of them I have at some point in different teams in the past. So yeah, so I think it's a very, very good it's a very good team considering the price of it. It's just, I think it's actually just under 9,000 coins, which is very, very good, considering. But obviously there are better teams out there. You could probably get a much better Premier League team for that same price. But this is if you want to make a Championship team, then you can. Obviously got them 99 chemistry. You can easily go and get a manager to make it 100. Obviously only rated 2 stars, but they are a very good team, and they will play quite well. but I definitely wouldn't suggest playing this team in Division 1. Yeah, if you're not a Division 1 player and you haven't got many coins and you do want to get a half decent team, then this would be a good team to get. But anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks, bye.